Hey, what's up, guys? This is Pizzic64, and I'm gonna do a different video. A lot of people always like Wrestling Jesus would always make a video saying how shitty the YWC is. Well, I'm gonna go into a little detail, and I'm gonna put this in my Alabama account and in my Pizzic. So I'm gonna put both in both accounts because some people in the YWC aren't subscribed to my Alabama 1631 account. Some people in the Dragon Ball Z community are subscribed to my Pizzic account, but there are some that are from both sides that are subscribed to both, like Freaka Liz Dark. I think my friend Jake Bump, a couple other people, but that's a different story. This video is gonna be something called "What Do I Hate About the YWC and Dragon Ball Z Community?" Because I've been in both. I've been in YouTube for about 4 years now. About 2008 is when I started. Holy fuck, my nose is crooked. I didn't break it either, but let's start off with the DBZ community. Now, I know what you guys were thinking. Oh, here comes another Alabama video talking about Vegito 1089. Oh, we're all going to dislike it. And just for that, I'm going to disable the ratings and disable the comments because I don't have time. You guys just need to listen. I need to shave too, but probably going to shave tomorrow. But you guys need to listen. This is not just Vegito. This is everybody, so shut the fuck up. Don't be a faggot. Make a video response. I don't care. Troll me. Do all this other shit. I don't give a fuck. One thing about the DBZ community that is terrible is the lack of respect for others. You go to the YWC, and let's say someone like Off the Rope Show will be like, says, Jeff Jarrett sucks, and in Jeff Jarrett position, whatever. And some guy maybe like, Kuda. Let's say Kuda's like, Jeff Jarrett is the best wrestler of all time. Off the Rope Show would, they will argue, be like, Off the Rope Show maybe come up at this point why Jeff Jarrett doesn't sell a dime. And Kudo could come up with, why Jeff Jarrett is such an inspiration. They will have a great discussion. You won't hear Jeff Slagle go, Kudo's this stupid nigger who should die and kill himself. Or you wouldn't hear Kudo go, Select Daddy's just some redneck from Iowa who doesn't know shit about wrestling. In the Dragon Ball Z community, this would be, me and Vegito being the best example. People go to me like, you don't know shit about Dragon Ball Z. Your videos suck. Instead of, saying, I disagree with your video. I believe this is why. In DBZ community, there's just a lack of respect. It's like, if you disagree with Vegito or Venom, you get so much hate. In the YWC, you'll still get hate, but at least some people will respect you. Some people will be like, do all this other shit. But no, in the DBZ community, it's all about damn Vegito and Venom. Another thing I can't stand. This leads to my next point. Yes, Vegito. I'm talking about Vegito again. So here we go. Get on his nuts. Start doing all this other shit. Oh yeah, make a parody video of that too, Vegito. No one puts anyone over. If you DBZ guys watch wrestling, you know that John Cena and Randy Orton never put anyone over. They almost never do. Vegito, Venom, John Cena, Randy Orton. Coincidence? And right here, I'm going to take an excerpt from Chase Oliver's video. And before... Okay, Vegito. Okay. I asked Chase Oliver for permission I'll even give you physical evidence that I did. Here you go. I'm gonna freaking take a snapshot of this, of the freaking conversation, so that you don't go, oh, you still chase overs videos too. I asked him for permission, and I'm even gonna plug him in for all you guys who don't know who Chase Oliver is. Even though he doesn't really need a plug because he has 1,000 subscribers. But you know what, Vegito, I'm gonna that and everyone else in DBZ community. That is where I'm gonna lead to the next point, because I'm just sick of this. This just has to come out. I'm getting sick of people in the DBZ community. But here's that physical evidence here. You see right here, Vegito, and everyone else. I asked Chase, I'm like, hey, I was gonna make a comparing DBZ video and YWC. I was gonna use this video, and he said, sure. He said, he said, he was like, oh, why would Biznick take my video or something? Because I'm gonna prove a point with his video. Chase Oliver actually made a great point. And he didn't even realize it, and he's just saying he was retiring, kind of like why I had to retire from DBZ community. I made my comeback, but I just wanted you to know, Vegito, and everyone else, okay, in the DBZ community. So, yes, okay. Alright, we get to this video. And you DBZ community guys, I'll get to what I hate about YWC in a second. And this is a guy from YWC, a guy who's, pretty close to me in age and like what we like and stuff. Pretty similar. We have similar interests. Now our beliefs and stuff are different. We're both Bama Crimson Tide fans. We're both wrestling fans, obviously, but he knows a little bit more. Sometimes he can be an asshole. Who isn't an asshole? Sometimes he feels like he has a lot of power. Now this is his retirement video, but this thing, sometimes he felt like he had all the power. You know what I mean? When you have 1,000 subscribers or something. I can understand from Vegeta and Venom's standpoint here, but this is when you have a lot of power. This is what you like to see all the time.
So I just want to say thank you to everybody. You guys are awesome, all my fans. I love every single one of you. You guys may hate my fucking guts, but I love your fucking guts, so it doesn't even matter. Without you motherfuckers, I would be irrelevant. People think, oh, just because you have, what? I'm not gonna lie. I probably have 300 subscribers. I don't even care what the subscribers say. It may say I have 1,000, but I have like 300 subscribers. I love the shit out of me. I love the work I do, and they comment all my shit, and I comment on with them, I have 300 people that really do like me. I have a lot of people that do watch me. I have a lot of supporters. I have a lot of haters. That's fun, But
Alright, I'm just gonna stop right there. Alright. Has he ever one time has your hero, has he ever said that to you guys in the DBZ community? Has he ever done that? No. I really don't think he's ever said, oh, I love all my fans, love all my subscribers. No, he doesn't care. Just telling ya, he doesn't. At least for Chase right here, he's saying, no, I know he gets in fights with people on Skype all the time, but that's just his mentality. Okay? Let's keep going, because I gotta keep proving points here.
I just feel like I can't continue doing this. I just don't feel like I can give out a best commentary right now or talk about shooting. Heck, maybe I'm not even the best. I'm probably second rate if anything. But I just feel like it's time for me to move on. focus on school. If you guys want to add me on Skype and want to talk about wrestling because it's like, oh, Chase, you're leaving. No, I still want to hear your opinions and you want my opinions on anything. Here's what I'm going to do. The Skype, Chase Oliver 68. That's my Skype name. There will be like an annotation throughout the whole video. You can add me on there if you want to talk about sports, wrestling, want predictions or anything. You can talk to me on there if you see me on.
Okay, another thing right here. Has one of the two guys ever said, hey, if you want to talk to me, about something, about your opinions on something? I don't think so. At least in the YWC, it's like, you want to talk to someone, go ahead, talk to them on Skype, add them on Facebook, tweet them. Like, everyone on the YWC repeatedly says this. But has you guys on the other side, in the DBZ community, have you guys ever done that? No. Not one person I can even think of. Everyone's all ignorant. Everyone wants to be all, oh, I have all the power. I'm not going to talk to anyone. Okay, let's keep going.
You can add me on the Facebook, Chase Oliver 68, which will be in the link in the description down below. You can follow me on Twitter, and I'll tweet shit there. I'm pretty much just saying I'm leaving YouTube. Pretty much done. I have my phone on here. I'd like to thank everybody that supported me and everybody that plugged me and did all this stuff to get me over.
Oh, here we go. This is the biggest point. I want you guys to listen very, very carefully. I'm going to rewind it for like 3 seconds. Listen to this, DBZ guys. Listen. Because none of you guys, especially the big two that you guys are in love with, you guys especially don't do this. You guys do not do this at all.
All this stuff to get me over. Thank you very much for everything. You know what? Let's give some shout outs. First subscriber was BMont. British Fist, the first people to plug me. Dreamboy899, the second person to plug me. The Grooves of Greatness, which consisted of at that time Mitch Smith, Joe the Show, BMont again, Aces Wrestling Corner. Those guys helped me out a lot with my subscribers. Off the Rope Show for insulting me and giving me the awesome nickname Asian Randy Orton. You know what, Blue Borton? This is not because I was afraid of you, brother. This is because I found something else to do. I did not want to do this anymore. So you know what, brother? Fuck you and your blue dildo. I like...
Oh, okay, so I bet you half of you guys didn't understand. But what he was saying is, has Vegito or Venom, have they ever said, hey, these guys were the ones that got me big? No. In fact, have they ever said, these guys, are like, oh, thanks, and they're plugging people in? That's the thing. He never promotes anybody. Those two just don't give a fuck about anyone else. It's like, think about it. A couple years ago, when Sakut made his debut, this kind of proves everything. It's like, if you disagree with either one of those two, you're instantly hated, you're instantly blocked, and you get a video response, and you get insulted. I mean, people in the YWC do that too, yes. A little bit more in the DBZ community, yes. Yes, so don't give me that shit where, oh, you contradict yourself. Yes, I know it happens. But these two absolutely never, and everyone else in the community, never, ever promote anybody. They never plug anybody. Like Chase Oliver right here is saying, if it wasn't for these guys, I would not be big. So he's shouting out to them. Has anyone in the DBZ community ever done that? No.
To thank Lil Chris. Lil Chris will still be with me all year long because I'm R-Truth's #1 fan. So Lil Chris, do you have anything to say to our subscribers before we make our exit? Okay. Tree of Woe Show for sending me a message of their first Raw review and me finding that great channel. Stone Cold RKO, the Lex Man, Kevin Walsh, those Gold Standard 000, D Chris Phoenix, the Wrestling Guy 09, Oh Homicide, oh, you know, you all know Mugger Baby, 420 Goonie, The Outsider 016, Wrestling Jesus, all those motherfuckers that make entertaining videos. You know who you are. Those people that make videos that I'm subscribed to, that I watch. Keep up your good work. I'll make sure to be watching those videos. But yeah, pretty much that's it for me. Remember, if you want to contact me about anything, it's like, you know, write down in the description box. That's where all my details are.
Okay, so pretty much finishes. I'll see. He was promoting people. He was putting. He not only he was helping some other guys get subscribers, but he was also saying how he started and how he got big. So that it should be right there. But I just lost my train of thought. Oh, so not only that he's done this, but he's done both things. Has anybody else in that community ever done that? Tell me. And thank you, Chase Oliver, for letting me use this video. I know Chase and I have a lot of hard times. I mean, there's times where, you know, he talks shit on me. I bet you he does all the time. Probably hates the hell out of me. But oh well. Alright, so you just seen Chase Oliver's video, and like I just showed you, that, you know, that might, you know, that's, if that's not more evidence, I mean, there's a couple other things that I'm going to address too. Another problem I have with the left side, my old side, the DBZ side. So no one's making, there's no competition anymore. Where is everybody? When I first started, where was freaking Liz Dark? Where was Swartz 90, Dragon Ball fights? Where Alabama, Vegeta, Venom? There was SSJ something 90, SSJ Kid 97. There was so much, guys. There were so many, and there were even in Team 4-Star. So we're kind of technically in our section. They kind of, even though they did a whole different style of videos. But where is the competition? Where, you know, this is why I made my comeback, because it's like Vegeta and Venom, they're making everything, and everyone's like, "Oh yay, great video." But doesn't it get boring after a while, guys? Doesn't it get like really off? Like, doesn't it get you know? Oh, Vegeta and Venom. But if you guys want to make a video, they're not gonna plug you. Like, you have to scratch, crawl, and if you send Vegeta or Venom a video, they won't watch it. I hope you know. They won't comment if you put a status unless they actually know you. Even my opinions, where the fuck has he been? I haven't heard that nigga say anything in a long ass time. My opinions is, you know, me and him had our beefs. Yeah, but I mean, we're cool now. I hope. I mean, if he still has a problem with me, you know, I want him to say something to me. That'd be kind of cool. But I mean, I don't have a problem with him anymore. So that's another problem. It's like, where's the competition? In the YWC, there's thousands of people making videos about the same damn thing. There's competition all the time. That's what makes people in the YWC better. You know, that's what made me a better person in the DBZ community. That's made freaking Lizdark, Swartz 90, everyone else in Dragon Ball Fight's one-hit wonder before he deleted his videos. That's what made it so good. That's what made Vegeta, and he knows it. And if he dares say that he's better than anybody, if he dares says that, he better go fuck himself. Vegeta, Tay-Night, and Venom, and Freako Listark, me, and all the other major names would not be as big as we once were or we are today if it wasn't for the competition. And you guys know this. You guys know that competition made us better. Like, Alabama 1631 made a video on what if Vegito fought Omega Shinron. Oh, I'm gonna make a video maybe with Gogeta fought Super Brew or something. Competition. It's like, Alabama made that video, so it's time to come up with something else. I mean, that's what made everyone so good. This competition. My last and final point before I get to the YWC, why they're bad, is that people are just plain ignorant. People say some nasty ass shit. I mean, for me, I get more hate than anyone, obviously. At least in the left side. Well, the right side, I'm not really well known yet. I still gotta get plugs and shit before I can become big time. But, people insult me. People are brainwashed by what Vegito says only because. And have you noticed something? That he's the only one saying something, but not anyone else. No one else is making responses to me. They're just making comments of the same shit he's saying. It's like, do you guys have your own brains? It's like, everyone's just too ignorant to understand the real facts. Alright, so I went on like 20 minutes about DBZ, so probably going to go to another 20 minutes about the YWC. What I hate about them. First thing is Skype. Skype is just... how I said how the good thing about YWC over DBZ is communication. Well, the problem with Skype is there's a lot of drama that starts on Skype. A lot of people just don't like each other. They'll get on Skype calls and they'll be like, he doesn't have enough wrestling knowledge, so we're not going to talk to him. Or in Kuda's example, we're just going to only talk to Kuda just to kick him out and shit. It's like Skype is just really just, I don't know, people are just assholes to each other. And leads to my next point, there's too much drama. There's too much drama. Yeah, I'm going to talk like wrestling Jesus, alrighty. It makes, there's too much drama. Like, you make video responses after video responses just insulting each other. And it's just like, I don't get it. Like, let's say, everyone knows I'm a taker, Mark. You don't see it, let's say Chase Sulphur hated Taker. I know he doesn't, but let's say he absolutely hated Taker. And let's say I was at the same level as him in terms of subscribers. Let's say I was at 1,000. And let's say he was a Shawn Michaels mark. And let's say I hated Shawn Michaels. We would make video responses to each other, insulting each other. That's how the YWC works. I mean, YWC is just corrupt. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I just insulted the DBZ community, but the YWC is just as bad. No one ever gets along here. And it's only a certain people. I love Off the Rope Show, I do love them. They make great videos. I learned so much by watching them and Chase. But the one problem I have, they promote the same goddamn people. It's favoritism in the YWC. Like Off the Rope Show will always mention the same three people. British Fist, Chase Oliver, it'll be like, oh, Asian Randy Orton. That's Chase Oliver. Or they'll mention Trio Show or Wrestling Jesus. It's like the same kind of, like, you won't never hear them say, oh, you know, Cooter Chris or someone like, oh, Deaders, or, you know, it's just the same goddamn people are always mentioned in the YWC. Like, every time I watch a couple of people's videos, they always say the same people. At least Wrestling Jesus talks about random ass people. It's just YWC is just corrupt. The thing I hate about it, it's just, I'm not calling anyone out. I'm not saying they're all stupid. I'm not gonna be like the ego and be like, fuck the YWC, fuck the people in it. I'm not gonna be all like that. I'm just telling you the truth. You know, YWC is it's almost the same reasons why the DBZ community is bad. Like, they're almost the same. It's just the one big thing that the YWC has that the DBZ community does is putting people over, helping people out. You know, at least with Chase, you know, he gave me advice, and Ace and some of the people with 1,000 subscribers that I talked to, they gave me advice on how to get better. You know, I'm still a rookie. You know, I don't make very many Raw reviews. I just started in January. And, you know, I've watched wrestling for years. I mean, my two passions are wrestling and DBZ and shit like that, and sports. And it's just, you know, it's just you know, sad that, you know, some people that are really good don't get plugged in because, you know, it's all about the favoritism circle. It's kind of like high school in the YWC. Like, Off the Rope Show would be like your most popular preppy guy, and Chase Oliver would be part of that preppy group, and, you know, that same like circle, but the nerdy people that get like 2 subscribers. Holy fuck. Hold on a second. Shit, fuck. Hold on, I'm going to plug the laptop because it's about to die. I really didn't want this to die on me because, yeah, this video, I would have to restart. This video is probably like 30 minutes long right now. Shit. Okay, guys. Alright, so back to what I was saying. You know, it feels like a high school all over again. Now, I know most of the people in the YWC are younger. Like, I don't know, most, like, the average age is probably like 16, you know? So, why? You know, I keep making video responses to you know, Vegeta and shit like that, calling him out. But this one, he can't. You guys can't defend him now. And if you do, you have no reason because you're just going to contradict yourself. And as for the YWC, you guys know you guys do this. Like, you guys always do this. You never help the young people out. You know, I'm not saying plug me, like, oh my god, Pizzic64 deserves a plug. No, you know, I told people I'm going to work my ass off for one. I'm going to work my ass off until someone wants to plug me. I'm going to keep making videos. I'm going to keep making rants, insulting people. I don't care what it has to take. But I hope people from both sides get the picture. I mean, the YWC, it's just corrupt. It's like, oh, if you don't like a wrestler, like, oh, you get insulted, you get bashed, you get this. Oh, if your wrestling knowledge is not as good as someone else's, it's like, oh my god. Like, Chase. I love Chase. I love Ankle Breaker. But, it seems like, if you don't know as much as them, you can't be in the YWC. And there's people like Joe the Show who don't necessarily use their wrestling knowledge, but just use their overall, like, charisma to make good videos. Like Joe the Show, you won't hear Joe the Show make a 30-minute discussion on why this wrestler, why this feud is bad. You know? He's not going to do that. Like someone maybe like a Off the Rope Show or Deluxe Man would. But I just feel like, with the exception of Joe the Show and the Eagle and a couple others, you have to have a certain amount of wrestling knowledge, and I hate that. It's like, at least in the DBZ community, I'll give them one thing. At least, you don't have to have a certain amount of knowledge. At least, because, I came in DBZ with a, different type of knowledge as someone like a Freak of Lizdark. But we were still good. We weren't bashed for it. That's the only good thing that they got over the other. YWC is pretty bad, but I'd still rather choose YWC over DBC community because I made a lot more people. I get on Skype. Even though Skype is corrupt, guys on Skype, they always talk shit on. Like, you'll get kicked out of a Skype call, they'll talk shit on you, or they'll laugh at you, or they'll make fun of you. Now, you're gonna get haters. I'm hated heavily. Real life, YouTube, you name it. I get on Facebook, I'm hated. Get on YouTube, I'm hated. I go outside, I'm hated. I go to World City, I get hate. I go to Clarion, I don't get that much hate in Clarion, but I still get hate. So, I better end this video, because... But like I said, I'm probably not... Okay, maybe in the, definitely my Alabama account, the ratings and comments will be off. Because I don't have time for you guys being pro Vegito and insulting me. And make the dislike bar go up. I don't have time for that shit. My Piznick account, I might leave it on there, but if there's any pro Vegito... I'm definitely getting rid of the ratings too, but if there's any pro Vegito on my Piznick account, they will be deleted. Comments will be deleted. Okay? So, I ain't got time for this shit. So, that's it for me, guys. Sorry for this really long video, but you guys definitely needed this. To hear this from both sides. Not just YWC, but both sides. So, that's it for me. I'm out. Peace.